All right. Welcome back, everybody, to another session of Tales of Eragotta, where we had left off from previous session. Our band of adventurers had finally made it in late evening to the town of Jitterbug. Upon arriving, Galma noticed that something seemed to be amiss and hurried on towards the village center. There, the group found that a woman named Cilia had not seen her son in some time and worried that he had gone into the swamp after the sightings of the troll had been circulated. And she worried that the curiosity got the better of him and had ventured out despite her warnings. Uh, Asking your help, Cilia and Golma asked if you could immediately check on the situation despite the late hour of the day. You went into the swamp by help of Celebi's turning into a direwolf and having the scent of the boy. Were able to end the tracks of the wagon. Were able to follow it for some time. However, by way of the swamp itself slowly corroding the tracks and the smell's intensity, for a time lost the direct approach to where Jobin had gone. However, you were able to track down another different smell that led to the troll itself after coming across a carcass. You made it to where it was making its abode in a sort of thicket in a drier area of the swamp, where you found the cart of Jobin, his frog underneath a boulder, and him unconscious with one of his arms missing. Upon dispatching of the troll after some back and forth, it constantly regenerating, we were able to figure out fire or acid would no longer allow it to regenerate its body. Retrieving the boy, Celebi rushed back to town to have him cared for, and waiting back at town, Celebi had an encounter with a lone goblin seeking the gauntlet that was in her possession. After declining to give it for a number of times, you convinced the goblin to leave without any further harm between either of you. In the end, you decide to
Yowza.
take a night's rest at Galma's abode, and there we find our adventuring party sleeping the night. Anything anyone want to do during the night, or do we want to wake up in the morning?
I wanna like damn. I forgot what the consensus was on if there's like a body of water nearby that isn't swamp.
There was a barrel of water in the kitchen with like a little oh, word escapes me. A little scooper.
A pail.
I
Something similar.
forget. I thought about doing something like last time and I forgot.
I think you weren't going to jump into the
You were gonna, like,
freshwater
take a run.
barrel, but I think you like quickly got a bucket and rinsed yourself off. Not thoroughly, but did a quick cleanse.
All right, never mind then.
Is there anything else anyone wants to do before they sleep away the night?
Ooh, Dalen is going to find B.
I believe B is in the guest room.
Hey,
Okay.
I got cut. I joined
So
from
will
my
be.
laptop, so I didn't hear. What
I
is
have a
this
question
suddenly
for
about
you.
me?
Dalen's looking for you in
Dalen's
the
looking
house.
for you.
Okay.
You go up to the door and knock.
Yes.
All right.
Oh, wait. Is B talking? Because I can't hear her.
I stopped talking. You can speak.
You
I
hear?
want to be talking.
Did you hear?
Discord break from me again?
Yeah.
Wait, no,
can't
can he
hear.
actually not hear me?
Give me a second.
Yeah. No.
Never mind, he actually can't hear me.
There.
B.
Bruh.
I just said I wasn't talking. You should
There
be
you
able to
go.
hear me.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Well, I asked and nobody said anything. Damn.
Right. Well.
Well, you didn't hear me anyway, so it doesn't matter because I started talking like
Okay.
after you had said something.
All right. So yeah, Dalen walks up to the door and gives a gentle knock.
LB, are you in there?
She will go ahead and open up the door. She doesn't. She looks tired. Even though she doesn't need sleep, she looks tired.
I have a question for you.
Make it quick.
Tomorrow, I want to find out what the deal is with Lucius and that giant toad. I was hoping you could talk to them. You're a druid after all.
I can prepare a spell, yes, that can let me to talk. But you also said that you wanted me to create water.
Don't
Do
worry
you-
about create water.
Alright, then I'll prepare speak with animals for tomorrow.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good night.
To you as well.
She nods her head before she goes back in. Actually, no, she'd probably actually go out to the kitchen and like Hiccup. She'll like clean off like the throw up that like got on her like arm.
Oh, I forgot about that
Right.
part.
Grow up.
Ew,
What happened?
ew,
Yeah.
ew.
Yeah. The goblin.
Oh,
Oh,
right.
gross.
Yeah. All right. You quickly tie yourself up to the best of your ability in this late hour. Actually, at this point, it's like probably around like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. You guys are gonna have a long day ahead of you.
I'm crashing. I'm crashing. I don't care where it is. It can be on the floor.
Yeah, there's not enough bedroom
don't
anyways,
care.
but with the help of your bedrolls, it's not too uncomfortable.
On the floor it is.
So make me a quick perception check.
Everyone?
Those who are not sleeping in the guest room.
Okay.
I don't remember the sleeping arrangements.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
neither do I.
None of
I
us
just
had decided
crashed
where we're
anywhere.
sleeping.
I just crashed
Where?
anywhere. So.
Wait a minute, wait a minute,
Where
wait
are
a minute.
I
I
think-
remembered what I wanted to do.
Okay.
I remembered because it was we're gonna have a dramatic character moment.
Oh,
Holy bro.
God. Please don't tell her we're having the fight now. Selby was gonna wait till
No,
the
no,
morning.
no, no, no. I wanna Hiccup would like to talk to Amelia.
oh,
All right.
oh, okay.
Is this? I forget what's happening right now. Is it the morning? I'm kind of lost.
No,
No,
it's
it's
not morning yet.
it's nighttime.
Okay, sweet.
Well, technically it is, but no, you haven't slept yet.
Shit. Sorry. I don't know. I think he'd probably like find like a corner or something and have it be like a kind of like a one-on-one sort of deal, as much as possible in like a smaller room or house or whatever.
So are you just like grabbing me randomly and just dragging me to a corner?
No, I mean, I'd imagine it'd be like a kind of like a, like, I'm sorry about earlier. I kind of, blew up or whatever. But can I like talk to you for a minute? Something like that.
Yeah, you can talk to me. It's okay.
I just and then I feel like visually it appears as if some like weight just comes off his shoulders and he's just like letting everything out, right?
Oh,
I'm scared.
Oh no, my heart's gonna break.
I'm scared. I know like the others, talk to you about like, like all the time and it's just why do you like not care if you die?
Okay. Was not expecting that, but okay. She's gonna kneel down to Hiccup and just kind of wrap him in a hug. The reason I don't care if I die is because I'm not afraid of death. I've been beaten senselessly for the majority of my life, and I've seen death too many times than I can count. It doesn't frighten me anymore.
Okay, but I mean, like, you know, where we're fighting the troll or whatever, and you just like stand in front of it, like,
To protect you guys.
and then I think Hiccup like pushes away at that, and is like, how? How does getting yourself killed protect us at all?
Because it'll be focused on me, and that means you guys get.
No. Listen, it's. Say we're back at in a swamp. You go up to the troll. It steps on you. You die, right? And we escape or we kill or whatever. It doesn't matter. You know, Dalem's ruined. B's ruined. I go back to being a criminal. Gnome's alone. How is that protecting us? I don't get it.
You would be alive.
Damn. Bro.
How do I turn this fucking notification? I'm so sorry.
Holy.
I thought I had this. There we go. All my alerts are hidden. I'm so sorry, guys.
Hiccup is just so nervous. He's making random noises at this point.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That was my
My
bad.
bad, guys.
Everybody else was being silent, and I couldn't hold it in.
Oh, that was funny.
I thought I turned all my messages on silent.
A very interesting cricket interrupted the scene.
Oh yeah.
Very interesting cricket.
Just like a singular chirp.
Yes,
Like how
this
does it even
cricket
do
is
that?
made of cricket.
Lucius got it. Lucius got him. He's gone now.
Damn.
Okay. We can do this.
Hiccup, I know that it would hurt to lose someone, to lose a friend. But what matters would be is that you guys are alive and you're still fighting.
Uh,
Was that a sneeze?
what was that?
What the?
Bro's like I don't know, like a dog or something.
Hey,
Just
no
like
curses! No curses! Bad no!
Give me a
You hear from the other room across the room, Galma sneeze, getting some smell out of his nose.
bro.
Anytime we try to have a serious moment between characters, something
all-
has to happen.
Oh my god.
We might have to get people like to mute their mics during these sessions.
Yeah,
All right,
dude.
continue.
Hiccup kind of just like I don't know.
Look, I know you're going to be upset with me about that. And I understand. I do. But this is how I want to live my life. If I can put my life on the line to make sure that you guys are safe, I don't care if I die. And if I live,
I do. I do. All right. Everyone does. Okay. I don't care if you don't care. I if protecting us is what you want, then do it. Getting yourself killed isn't doing that. I
Did you get injured today?
Amelia, I covered myself in mud and hid in a bush. I wasn't. You had
You
no.
didn't get injured. Dalen didn't get injured. Celebi didn't get injured. No one got injured because he rushed it as well. I took a lot of those hits. But it also gave us insight on how to defeat the thing.
Amelia,
Look, Hiccup, I'm okay. I'm still breathing.
please.
I'm still here.
Please. Just, I don't know. Just, I don't know if like, it's. I'm coming at this from like, because I know you don't care if you die, right? I can't change what you care about, but you care about us, right? I mean, if you, I have to assume that, and I think if I had to choose between, you know, going back to what I used to do and continuing to do this, I'd want to do this. And I don't know how I would if you weren't there. All right? Be more careful, I guess. Just please.
All right, I'll be more careful.
If not for yourself, then for everyone else. Thank you. And then I think he resumes the hug.
She's just gonna hug him back tighter than she was before. Get some sleep, okay?
All right.
She's just gonna lean down and kiss him on the forehead before going back to her bedroll.
Swag.
All right. With that emotional encounter, the group finally gets a bit of much needed rest. You hear in the distance the sound of what the swamp is seemingly known for, the toads and frogs croaking off in the distance. Some are a little closer by. Others.
Dalen's paradise.
As it kind of turns into like a just nice white background noise as the frogs croak amongst themselves. To get a long rest, you'll be probably sleeping in until around 5:11.
Oh.
So you don't have to worry too much about anything disturbing the town. There's people usually keep track of that, so you... Oh, 1 second.
What are you gasping for? What are you planning? That typically means you have an idea, and any idea you have is a bad idea.
Okay, fine, I'll shut up then.
No, tell me your idea. I want to know what it is. Come on.
No,
I
I
want
was
to hear
just...
it.
That's the first time Hiccup has actually had an emotional moment with any of us.
Yep.
I was just surprised.
I mean, you're the only one that's done some... Well, actually, Gnome has. Never mind.
Actually,
but you're the
no,
only one that's done...
That's incorrect. I did get pretty intimate with that jerky. But that's besides the point.
Wait.
That's besides the point.
All right, sorry. I'm back.
Hi.
Welcome back.
I just heard something about jerky, but I'll leave it there.
Yeah, you don't want to know. You know? You don't want
Probably
to
a
know.
good idea.
Yeah. You wake up pretty late, coming the next morning. It is no one seems to have disturbed the house. A few of you hear the sounds of a few things moving in the kitchen, trying to be quiet, but it seems like Galma has awoken and started to do some prep work to start the day off.
I have a question.
Yes.
Since B doesn't need as much sleep to get the equivalent of a long rest, can I actually have it so that it's gonna be short? But like, can she like out? Is it okay if I have her wake up a little bit earlier than the rest, and she goes to check on the apothecary and the boy first before?
Sure.
Well, they might wake up, but like, I feel like she would go and visit the boy, maybe waking up a bit earlier than the rest of the group.
Yeah, you could wake up a little bit after dawn if you want to make me a stealth check. See if you don't disturb the rest.
Oh no. Since I was cleaning my armor, would that mean I wouldn't have it on? Or wait,
Unless
never
you
mind.
sleep in your armor.
You don't want me to answer that.
I mean,
You don't want to
technically,
answer me how she usually sleeps.
she just floats and just sucks in sleep.
Bruh.
So I'm gonna take this advantage because I do imagine that she tends to sleep in her armor, and even if it was
That is a
Alright.
very
dirty.
bad habit to do, and Dalen does it as well.
Yeah, well, the difference is she meditates. She doesn't actually need to sleep, so she can be comfortable in it, like Dalen.
Who's ever comfortable in metal armor?
I got 15 twice.
15 twice.
Oh,
No, I didn't add. I'm just saying, I rolled 15 2 times. That's 17 total.
17. Despite your clanky armor, you know the places that it makes the most sound. You kind of like hold it with your hands and you try to like slowly out of the door. There's like with the front door, but nothing just seems to disturb anyone. Everyone's pretty sleeping pretty hardly. They've been up for a long time, plus a fight in the swamp, so no one seems to notice you leave the house. As you do leave the house in the morning, there's some people going about their business, and with the word that the troll seems to have been dispatched, look, you see some people heading off towards the swamp with their towed carriages.
That's nice.
You head over to the apothecary.
Yes, just a small, quick trip. She wants to go and see what's all happening there.
All right. As you approach, the door seems to be closed.
And she like knock on the door.
All right.
Just knock, knock.
As you make a knock, you hear movement of a chair moving across the floor, and then a few footsteps, and the door slightly becomes ajar. You see what looks to be a very tired woman, which you've seen before is Celia. It's like, oh, hi. Good morning.
Hello, I don't really need that much sleep, and my mind is still on your son, I think, and I just wanted to make sure that you were still okay.
Oh, well, thanks for all your help and checking in. I'm still didn't get much sleep last night, but well, my boy still hasn't woken up yet, but he's still breathing, so I don't think there's any danger of him to pass away. I've done all I could. I don't think I could give him any more of my concoctions, but yeah, he hasn't awoken yet.
That's... Well, hopefully that changes soon.
I hope so as
I
well.
wanted... I'm nervous now to do what I was gonna do. I'm scared. I know how many. This might seem a bit weird, but I know that you're going to have a long journey ahead of you, especially since you're going to have to keep up with his care, given the fact of what unfortunately happened. I wanted to, if that's alright with you, I would like to give you a bit of gold. Just, I know that you probably used a lot of your supplies to heal him, and you're going to need a lot for the future.
She gives like a half smile. She's like, "That's very kind of you, but it's actually you I should be thanking. It's that my boy still is alive for now. Uh, there's some talented individuals that have made some functional replacements. Perhaps I can see one day, but I do fairly well with my business, so I don't think I need any of your charity."
That's alright. That's fine. I'm just... It's different, but I don't know what I would do if I lost my own sister. And she was young, and I haven't been able to get my mind off of your son and the unfortunity of the event. So I wanted to offer before the rest of my party awoke.
It's very kind of you, but you've done what you did already last night, and I wanted to do what I can. So with this, I won't ask or accept any help.
Of course. We love to be stubborn.
Well, some pride in what I do is sometimes a disadvantage to myself, but pride nonetheless.
That was all. I should probably getting back before they awake. Once again, I just wanted to check in, though my group will probably want to check in later anyway, but I thought while I wasn't asleep, I might as well check in.
Well, thank you. I do wish to speak to the rest before
I'll let
they
you go and
leave.
get some more rest.
Thank you. And she gets to slowly close the door. And you just hear the steps go back into the house. Anything else you would like to do before you head back to the house?
Nope. You will just quietly go back to the house, and she'll just wait for everybody to awake.
All right. A few more hours passes, and then you hear Galma in the kitchen trying to be quiet, but wanting to get something to eat. Start to mess around with the kitchenware.
I feel like Dalen would still be sleeping like a rock, though.
Like always.
So Amelia would probably wake up first and kind of look around, forgetting where she is for a second, and then, oh, wait, right, I'm in this guy's house on the floor. Fair enough. And then she's gonna throw the sleeping bag at Dalen.
Does Dalen awake from the soft bedroll, or do you sleep through it?
I'll sweep through it.
Oh, I have a
Yeah.
funny idea. Okay, I'm gonna kneel down where his head is, and I'm just gonna slowly open my my water skin and just have little droplets of water drip down into his face.
Chinese water.
Dalen, make a Constitution check.
Constitution. Alright, hold on. There's my sheet. Constitution +2. It's a 19.
19.
Yes, +2. That is a 21.
You were having seeming to have a lovely dream of a field full of frogs, and then all of a sudden a waterfall comes from the sky and is beautiful with a rainbow. You are just having a wonderful dream. Amelia's
idiot.
water doesn't seem to be affecting Dalen as she would have hoped.
Alright, I give up. He's a rock. Hiccup, gnome, have at it.
Oh.
Gnome rubs his hands together, just like, oh, you should not have said that.
Oh no, he made me mad yesterday, so go ahead. And she's just gonna sit on the counter and watch.
Well, I'm thinking.
I feel Bee's
No.
just like huffing in the corner.
Gnome looks over to Hiccup and just like, so Hiccup, you remember what a certain spell of mine sounds like, right?
No,
Oh,
hold
yeah.
on. Wait, remember what happened last time you did that?
There was 0 consequences last time. I don't
Exactly.
like
Zero
nothing happened.
consequences. That is laughable.
Mild. This will wake up the entire rest of the town. Wait, what time is it?
Probably close to like 10:30, 11. 10:30, 11. It's pretty late
We're
in the
not gonna
morning now.
disturb the town. They've already had a troll problem. They do not need to have a problem with a bird that can speak thunder.
Oh, I guess.
Mild. Make him,
Ugh.
I don't know, uncomfortable, or make him pee himself. I don't know.
Ooh, I don't really want to do that second one.
Well, I mean, I've still got my horn, and Gnome like pulls out the horn from like their first battle together, just like horn. I could blow it in his face.
It's possible. Why don't you two scheme about it? And Amelia's gonna look over at Celebi. You doing alright?
Yes. We all need to talk about something.
No, please don't be another one of those talks.
And I do need to talk with you.
At this point in the
Can
kitchen,
I
you
whisper thunderclap?
Can you whisper thunderclap?
Whisper thunderclap.
You're
Just
just
very
like-
silently.
No, I'm gonna just go up to him and whisper the word.
Like-
Just thunderclap.
All right, roll me another Constitution there, Dalen. The rest of you are starting to hear the frying of some sort of
Oh
meat
my
and-
god, a 17.
17?
Wow.
Yes, plus
I
2, that is a
did it.
19.
In your dream,
Dang.
your rainbow starts to fade as the water seems to have stopped. In the distance, you kind of think you see like a thundercloud, but it's off in the distance. You're still enjoying your wonderful froggy paradise.
I'm
Cool.
debating what I want to do. I'm debating doing something, but it would be really mean.
Lift
I
up
kinda-
his cat.
Could kick him in the private bits.
Oh, jeez. Gnome's gonna lift his mask up just enough to where he can blow into his horn, like right next to Dalen's ear. Like, wake up!
Make me a performance check.
Come on, gnome. Aw.
I've never succeeded with the horn. I've never succeeded with the horn, man. Wait, he's
Ew.
proficient in the horn, too.
It's more spittle than
Ooh.
noise coming through this horn.
Is there something stuck in this horn? Like, it never works for me. Why? Does this
Maybe
horn
you're
just
not
hate me?
playing it right?
It's a horn. How wrong can you play it?
You'd be surprised.
Well, like that,
There's
obviously.
still what I said you could do.
Gnome's gonna sigh and look at B and it's just like, you know what? Raises the horn and throws it down at Dalen's weak spot. So
No.
Uh,
No.
he's very fed up with the horn.
At this
Hit him
point,
with the
Ironic.
CBT.
Dalen, at
Holy.
your joy in your dream, all of a sudden, the frog seems to turn into like chestnuts, and they're all cracking open.
Oh my god. Oh.
And all of a sudden, in your dream, you
Oh.
fall to your knees. You're like, oh, something. It hurts.
Oh my god.
At this point, you
that
come to.
hurt me.
I even
He's
got
gonna
a pair
open
in
his
man.
eyes and just stare at
Oh.
Gnome.
Morning.
Oh god.
Dalen just says nothing. And you just see him stand up quietly as he walks towards where he left his sword. And you see him pick
Don't.
up a few of his long, and you see him pick up both of his long swords for a second.
Mila just kind of holds up her hand, ready to cast her blood curse.
He just kind of crosses her arm and goes, "We need to talk about something important. You can kill Gnome later."
I'd prefer to leave the killing gnome out of the later, please. Thank you. I like my life, surprisingly.
He puts his swords back down. Fine.
Man, grumpy when you wake up first thing in the morning?
Always grumpy.
I figured it was like the whole like, horn thrown
Weak
into
spot?
like,
Oh no. That's the main reason.
all right.
I'm gonna have to both Hiccup and Gnome.
Gnome, actually, at this point, make me a Constitution check.
Oh, no, not again. Check or saving throw?
A saving throw.
Saving throw. Dirty 20.
Ooh.
Big.
Nice.
The omnipresence you were feeling before of the gauntlets has vanished.
Oh,
Fun.
straight up.
Good to know.
And actually, you kind of feel a relaxed, unusually relaxed atmosphere.
A little less fun. Just casually not trusting anything anymore.
Okay.
That's fair.
Well then, Celebi, shall we go talk outside?
If you guys would prefer to, we could just talk about here.
Oh, like a whole like a group talk, a whole party chat. Is that what we're doing?
Yes. Because I feel like it's going to affect all of us.
Uh-oh.
Secret meeting.
She goes ahead and she pulls out the gauntlet and just kind of holds it up. When I was waiting for you guys to return, a goblin came and tried to take this.
Forcibly?
No. Well, he didn't harm me. He was trying to sneak it out of my bag when I wasn't looking. I think we need to do something about these gloves. Galen...
Yeah, bury them 6 feet in the ground and then forget about them.
I mean, find a way to destroy them. Galen, you said that when you looked at the gloves, that you sensed an evil or...
Angry presence is more correct.
angry presence. This
Yeah, because
goblin...
there's a bunch of evil goblins trapped inside of that glove, I swear.
And
Evil's a
I'm
big
not
word.
disbelieving
shouldn't be
you.
throwing it around so lightly.
Dalen, make me another Arcana check.
Ooh, baby Arcana.
What?
15 plus 2, that is a 17. 16. No, yeah, 17. I'm dumb.
The malice that you felt from these gloves, as you're talking about them and kind of looking at them again, is gone.
Straight
I'm
up.
gonna cocked an eyebrow for a second. Huh. Odd. The malice from these gloves are gone.
That's... Well, we still need to do something about them. The goblin, he said he wasn't trying to kill me or even forcibly take the gloves. They were hurting him. The longer he stayed in their presence, he would throw up. He felt he was getting sick. And
Oh,
the only thing he was attempting to do was trying to take the glove, saying that the goblins, as you say there are, Amelia, in here are suffering. I think we either find a way to destroy them or figure out a way to, depending on whether or not what's in these gauntlets is good or bad, find a way to release them, I suppose, from their torment. I fear that this will not be the last time we will have an encounter with
No
like this.
offense, but when I put the gloves on, all they wanted was revenge, and that's the only thing I heard out of them was revenge.
Well, maybe you didn't
I
understand
know.
them.
I did understand them, and I understood what you said in Goblin really clear.
Well,
I'm just... The point stands. These gloves, gauntlets, we need to make sure, until we can know more about them, we need to make sure that we don't let these get into the wrong hands.
That's exactly why you have one and Dalen has the other. That way, if one of them does go missing, we still have the other glove, meaning that the glove's power does not work.
I'm
I think
just
I
saying
think
that I think we need to up on our to-do list finding out more about these before it could possibly lead to something that actually would get someone hurt, more than just having them stuck to your hands and hearing voices.
B, I
That
think you
goblin...
missed something.
Hmm?
You said before they get into the wrong hands. You could have said onto, and it like like you missed like
Good
the
boy, Hiccup. I'm just gonna pat him on the head.
Yep,
Yeah.
I'm about to say, Sylvie also goes ahead and rubs him on the head without making maybe a slight smile at the joke.
No, make me an insight check, please.
like, yippee. That's an 8.
8. You find the situation odd, as certain things that B is describing about the gloves and the previous encounter from the night before applied to you, but seem to no longer. You don't seem to be bothered by the gloves anymore.
Huh. Alright. Oh, jeez. Okay.
You can't really tell them that though. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't really mention it because
So, is that the only thing you wanted to discuss? Were
I thought
the gloves?
it would be important to tell you about the encounter and what I learned about the gloves.
And you sure you weren't injured at all?
I'm fine.
That doesn't answer my question, Celebi.
I'm not injured.
Anymore?
I was
Or
never injured.
entirely? Did I roll insight?
Yeah, so I have to roll
Roll an insight.
deception.
And roll a deception.
Lied at me.
Oh, nah. I knew this was gonna happen.
Someone finally asked to do an insight check. I'm so happy.
Yeah, I put that insight.
So it's 17 plus
Insight
4,
roll.
that's 21.
Ooh.
18 minus 1 is 17.
man.
18 minus 1 is 17.
Man, imagine not being charismatic.
straight up.
She was a knight. She's not meant to be charismatic.
All right.
Anyway.
You don't seem to be entirely convinced that she is unharmed.
Well. Glad to see that you like to keep your own little secrets.
I would never keep any secrets that would purposely bring harm to the group.
But you would lie about being injured.
The goblin meant no harm. The gloves
Did it bite you?
had some sort of trance on him.
Did it shoot you?
You seem so keen to talk about my injuries when you go willy-nilly letting yourself almost get killed.
Yeah, but here's the
And he
thing.
kinda, like,
I
turns
don't
to her.
care. You do.
Well, you should care.
But
I
I
don't
don't.
understand why you go ahead and let yourself be injured and be taken under the fire of the enemy. Me and Dalen, we wear heavy armor. I literally transform into an entire creature that basically allows me to only be harmed in that form. Me and Dalen can take the hits and live and not have risk of us immediately dying.
But I'm not dead.
One day, you're going to end up so. I'm sorry, I don't know why I said B.
Look, if I can survive what I survived for the past, 20 years of my life? Not even 20 years. More like 18-ish to 16 years. If I can survive what happened the last 16 years of my life, I think a bite from a troll, a stab wound from a hobgoblin, and an attack by a bugbear is not going to affect me too much.
You keep
Pick up
acting
the
like
layers.
one day you're going to face something that you're not going to get away from. You've already taken so many hits throughout your life. Why can't you let me take any now?
Because I don't want you to. That's why.
And I don't want you to get hurt. I'm supposed to be a knight, or I was.
Well,
My
you're
job
not
is to
anymore.
protect people.
Last time I
may not be
checked, you ran
happy,
away. You're a refugee. Because I guarantee you don't want to go back, do you? So that being said, you're not a knight anymore. Sure, you have the tendencies of a knight, but you're not a knight.
Oof.
You're a rogue. You've gone black, as they call it.
I don't want to go back to Zyreton.
Then welcome to the dark side, sis. Enjoy it while it lasts.
You act like everybody there was out to get us.
There was only 2 people that weren't, and you know them. One of them's dead.
Damn.
At this point, Galma is just like, "Hate to interrupt the party. Anyone hungry?" And he starts putting down plates on the table. Don't mean to interrupt. Take the time you need.
I feel
Thank you. This looks great.
snap towards him. And she would say nothing as she kind of like goes and sits down at the table, pointedly not looking or talking to Amelia anymore.
What kind of food is it?
Make a perception check.
If I roll low on this, I'm gonna cry. Okay. I 9.
9.
Aww.
Looks like some kind of meat.
Oh. It's like this. Oh, this is like withdrawals, bro. Like
Don't you have the infinite tea kettle of jerky?
that's not what I'm talking about. I just typically describes the food in such a way. Oh, some kind of meat. It's just like it's like something.
It's mystery meat.
Oh God.
You could always ask.
Oh no.
Does anyone else know what the meat is? Now I'm worried.
Make perception checks, all those that are curious.
God
Okay,
damn it.
but
Now I'm curious.
10.
Ooh, slightly better.
Mm.
Ooh, 4.
11.
I'm
Just
pissed.
because Gnome's also gonna like check perception, was it?
Yep.
Yeah.
No, if you don't roll like a decent number,
It's in that one. It's in that one. It's in that one. It's in that one.
Oh
It's in
my
that one.
goodness.
None of us know what the meat is.
Oh
You
my
have
god.
not seen meat prepared like this or that looks like this before. It's thin strands, like kind of yeah, not really super thin. It's not bacon. You know that for sure. But it's like thin strands cut up. It has some whitish sauce beside it, and there's a few pieces of bread. But you're not sure what the sauce or meat is.
Can I just ask?
Sure.
God damn it.
We should have just asked, man.
Yeah, I was gonna
Everyone
say,
doesn't want to interrupt the guy, but they're like, "What is this?"
Oh.
You ask Galma, and he's like, "Oh, that's the local fauna around here. There's a fair amount of them. There, some that's boa constrictor, some
Oh, what
That's a
the
snake
fuck?
meat.
A snake?
What the hell? What?
They're plentiful
Yeah,
around
real
here,
talk?
so it's
Dale's gonna
quite
try
common.
some.
The white sauce there is some ground up horseradish. I find it quite tasty.
It can be spicy too if you do it right.
Oh, it very much is so.
You're I can't lie to you. When you like were about to say what it was, I genuinely like it's like a not even like controlled like bodily response. I am salivating. And then you said boa constrictor. What the hell? You know?
You weren't expecting snake, were you?
No, I mean, like a boa constrictor too. Like
You still
ew.
salivating?
I'm about to say, I think B will pass, and she'll take out one of her rations instead to eat.
Give it to Hiccup. Hiccup
Hiccup's
will eat
gonna
it.
eat it, no doubt. But like, damn.
No, I'm just saying in general, B will pass.
All right.
I'll eat
Hiccup,
the snake.
yeah, Hiccup and Amelia, as you eat into it, it looks like it's been fried with some fresh butter with some thyme or rosemary put on top. Being near the swamp, lots of herbs grow plentiful around the area and are easy to maintain, so it's nicely spiced on top of the horseradish that it has it makes up its side.
There it
Nice.
is. There it is, man. Whew. Is it good?
Taste the meat has a slightly gamey texture to it, but besides that, flavorful. It's nice.
This doesn't have
Down
that.
the
I've never
hatch it
had
goes.
snake before. What's it?
Wait, what did Hiccup say?
Down the hatch it goes.
Yeah, Gulma is just enjoying the meal from the kitchen and just relaxing this morning.
Never thought I'd see you be picky. She kind of looks over at Celebi.
I just didn't feel like trying it.
Oh, okay then. Hiccup, do you want her leftovers?
Is that a
Sophie's
question?
probably already passing it over to Hiccup.
Absolutely. Never decline an opportunity to try new food unless you think the person that is giving you the food might want to poison you. That's what my dad always said.
Smart
I just
man.
don't like- I just
Very
don't like
interesting life
snakes.
lessons.
Hiccup's a wise bird.
Very wise, very wise.
As you finish up your breakfast, anything you would like to do at this point?
I'm gonna sew the holes in my clothes shut because I got bit.
All right.
So
You take a
did that for a couple minutes.
yep. take a few minutes to sew up best you can the tears in your clothing. Golma kind of speaks at this point. It's like, so, well, I guess that was fairly fast job. You folks have anything else you're have on the go?
Well, he's gonna need a new pair of shoes.
That
Yeah,
is
I was
true.
kind of wondering about that.
Really, the only thing we came here to do was the troll. It just so happened finding the boy also coincided with taking care of the troll, so we finished quicker than expected.
If there's anything else you need us to do, just let us know.
Well, if that's the case, I might have something before you leave town.
Yes, we do need to go. I know we didn't see anything there at the field, or they told us nothing was happening, but we probably shouldn't stay here
Actually,
too long.
there was something I found. She kind of pulls out the little parchment and puts it on the table. Have no idea what this track is, but I found it. Was trying to examine it, had no idea. Didn't feel like asking at the time, but here it is. Take a look. If you guys recognize it, by all means.
What is it?
It's Amelia pulls out a sketch of a footprint that she saw when she quickly went to go investigate the prints through the fields in Brandred. The sketch is drawn from memory and was a very quick look. It's not hyper detailed. Those who wish to try to get some sort of understanding of this can roll me an insight check.
I mean, we
Insight
might try because
check.
it could be an animal track, and she might know something about animals.
I'm
Just gonna
trying.
look because
Why
no,
not?
just looking because he's
A
curious.
13 plus 3? That's
16?
14.
I got a
Mm.
13.
18 plus 3 is 21.
Damn.
Dalen and B both immediately said, "This is not an animal,"
Okay.
and
Damn.
the footprint is big. It is like, say, the size of like an owl bear paw, but it is not an animal.
I'm trying to think about
How
how big
big
a
is
bear
an
paw is.
owl
Give me a
bear paw?
second. Hold on.
How big is a bug? A bugbear, like the bugbear. How big is a bugbear's like foot?
Probably
'Cause they might-
slightly bigger than a human's.
Okay, I was just wondering because I don't know. I assumed because it had bear in it, I was like maybe they have similar size footprints than an owl bear, and it could be a bugbear.
If it's legit Bigfoot, we're fighting
Does
a
it look?
Sasquatch.
Does it look like the tracks that we found of like the troll? Like I know it probably wouldn't be the troll that's in the swamp, but like maybe there's like another troll that are like just going around.
It's about the same size, not the same prints.
It's not an animal. I'll tell you that much.
No, that's good to know. So, what are we tracking down? Person?
It's almost the size of the troll's footprints that we saw, but
Oh, it better not be another troll. Those things are. I don't have any more acid, and it's gonna take me forever to actually get the ingredients to make it this time.
it's different tracks. But it's not a troll, and it's the biggest animal that it could possibly be is an owl bear, and it's a
But you
little
just
bit
said it's not an
bigger.
animal.
Yes, I don't know.
Oh, that's gonna be fun. Hopefully, well, I know what direction the tracks are going, so we could just follow the trail it left.
That is true. Dalen, do you possibly know what thing made this?
Maybe he's just like a big guy. You know?
It could be maybe an ogre instead,
No, those are even worse.
or maybe I don't remember how. I'm trying to think. It could be some sort of the giant category. There's
I wouldn't say
Goliath. but I don't-
giant. Maybe a Goliath, yeah, but a giant? Think about it. Giant's footprints, not the size of an owlbear.
Not that type of giant. There's,
There are
like you
different
said,
types of-
Goliath. Yes, there are different types of giants.
You're an asshole.
Oh no. I heard an a-hole. I heard an a-hole said, "What did Mandy do?"
It's something I did a while ago. There's a mirror outside the shower. So when the shower steams up, the glass gets all foggy, and I put my hands on it like the ghost from different horror movies would. And she just now saw it. I did that such a long time ago too. It's a funny thing.
Okay. God damn it.
Sorry.
B, have you studied like well, from the sketch alone, you can't really determine what it is. You get the sense that it is big, around the size or same size, or possibly bigger than the troll you just fought. Um, Aside from that, you probably would have never seen this footprint before.
Yeah, because like I said, she'd probably be, if it was an animal, she could probably tell it better, and she just probably has vague studies of, like, everything. I wouldn't say she would have anything really specific about creatures at all, so no. We're gonna pass on this one. That's why I had Celebi as Dalen. I don't know if you heard, Andrew, but I said Celebi as Dalen if maybe he knows.
Andrew?
Andrew!
Did he die?
Andrew!
You're more like
Well, I can already tell you that he would have come to the same conclusion. It's not an animal, but hello, hey,
Jesus,
Okay.
what the hell was that?
hey.
You
My internet completely froze and my laptop was just making an noise.
Oh,
I was
you
just
might
hitting
want to
my
get
mute-
that checked out.
I was just hitting my mute key like 8 times. All right. Sorry, what happened?
B asked you if you know anything else about the footprint.
Kind of looks at it for a minute and he kind of shakes his head. Nothing concrete.
looks like we have a mystery on our hands.
Oh, goody.
oh, she said the line.
Pinkies.
Oh my god. It's happening. It's happening.
Pinkies.
Zoinks, Hiccup.
Oh my god.
Scooby Dooby Doo! Just turn into a dog.
Alright.
Well, Gulma speaks. I was like, well, it's gonna be a long. If you're having to head back to Brandbury, you're probably not gonna make it back there, but
I know.
before it
Love you
gets
too, Mom.
dark. So
Dang.
you probably have to camp along the road if you leave today.
You said you were going to need something else, and I'm just saying that we can't stay, like, too long.
Well,
But you said you might need help, and we could ask around to see if there's any simple things people need us to do.
my favor would have been kind of on your way. I'm usually the one who brings supplies and potions to stock the surrounding towns. You would save me a trip if you take the supplies with you.
We can do that, right?
If we leave today, right? You were gonna do it today?
Well, at this point, I wouldn't go
Or
myself.
did you want to?
I wouldn't be
Right.
camping on the road myself, so normally I don't hire.
Maybe we can always do it in
Escorts.
the morning when we leave. We could just hang around town. I mean, we deserve
Well-
a break every now and then, right?
Whenever you're planning on going, if you're up to do this man another favor, then that's something I have for you.
We'll take it. I'm sure. At least we don't have to prove to you that we killed the troll.
Yeah, you were
That you
there.
don't. Well, I'll get my supplies.
Actually, we
all
can have
organized.
proof. And Amelia kind of pulls down part of her shirt to show the bite mark. That ain't
Gross.
what is.
Well, it might take an expert to notice those are troll bite, but you do have a mark to show for it, anyways.
Yes. What's...
Another one for the collection.
I feel like this is a question more so to ease Dalen's mind. What's going to happen with the toad?
That's what I want to find out. Did you prepare to speak with animals?
Yes, I did.
He kind of stands up. And let's go find out what the dealio is.
She kind of sighs a little bit, but she'll go ahead and get up and start walking out towards the door.
All right.
Dalen is also doing that.
All right. You now, Dylan, as you walk out the door, also see the kind of the. Although at this point in the day, there's not too many people in town. Most the people who boat and collect supplies have already left. There's still, you hear in the distance the odd croak, and there's still, as you walk about to town, seems like toads and frogs are kind of like an essential part of the economy here. So you still see like the odd one. Where you left your Lucius and Frog, they're not immediately there.
Oh, son of a...
You can't expect them to stay still all night.
They're frogs. They sleep at night. I didn't expect them to, like, run off.
And it's 11 in the morning. You don't know animals' sleep schedules.
They could be sunbathing.
Do I look like a druid to you?
No, that's exactly why you can't speak with them.
Yeah, that's why. You know what? I'm not having this argument. Can I look to see if I can find the two frogs? Or the frog and the toad?
Sure, make a survival check.
B will help.
Okay, make it with advantage.
Him look.
Let's go. You said survival?
Yep.
Oh boy, +1. A 16 and a 20. Okay.
A natural 20?
No, dirty 20. I rolled
Dirty 20?
19.
It looks like where the frog had rested the previous night. You do find tracks, and they lead towards the swamp.
Oh, it looks like I know where I'm going.
All right.
Well, while you do that, I'm gonna go find you a new pair of shoes.
We get to
Just kinda
go.
smirks and gives her a thumbs up.
No,
I'm
Hiccup,
stuck
where
on
you
with
guys
them.
going?
I wanna go with you to shoes.
No, what about you?
What are the options of where everybody's going?
Go to
Swamper
find frog or find clothing.
One goes to the swamp, one goes just into town.
I'm just gonna go to the swamp with Dalen.
All right. All right. Before the clothes searching, Dalen and
Wait,
Gnome and B, you go to the swamp.
wait a minute.
Oh, yep.
Before she goes, B asks. I was gonna have her ask Amelia something. I wasn't talking. While you're in town, can you see about maybe seeing if you can find a journal or a sketchbook, and if it has a general store?
Why, trying to pick up some old hobbies?
No, I already did.
Alright, sure.
Thank you. And
Do you
now
want the
I'm done.
watercolor
Sorry.
paints, or do you want the more expensive paints? She's gonna make a joke.
I prefer pencils.
Basic.
Bruh.
All right. As you go your separate ways at this point, it's not too far to the swamp's edge, and even before you get to the swamp's edge, you do see about 20 feet into the swamp a large frog sitting halfway sunken into the swamp, just sitting there, absorbing the moisture and sun.
Thanos kind of slowly approach it.
Make me a perception check as you do.
Perception. Oh boy. A 14 plus 2, so a 16.
16. As you do, the giant frog is kind of like laying in the swamp, and towards the front of its nose, you see Lucius.
Ah. There you are, little buddy. I was gonna like extend his hand to see if Lucius will hop on.
Lucius, make an animal handling check.
Handling. Ooh, an 18 plus 1. 19.
19. As you come closer, and you're still wearing the ring,
Yep.
you walk across the swamp, not even sinking in an inch. Besides a little bit of water getting on the bottom of your feet, you're walking across this just fine. You cut over to the giant frog and put out your hand. Lucius kind of turns clockwise towards you and makes one little hop towards you. And on the edge of the giant frog, and this makes a big
Come on,
croak.
little buddy.
It makes another hop into your hand.
Yay.
We will go ahead and walk to where like Dalen is. And as she gets close, she'll go ahead and cast Speak with Animals.
All right. With the giant frog or Lucius?
Is the giant frog awake or is it asleep?
Currently, it looks like it's asleep.
I don't know. I think it's just if you cast it, you can in general speak with animals.
Oh, right. Yeah, okay.
Wait. Let me read it and make sure. Yeah, it's just you gain the ability to comprehend and verbally communicate with these beasts for the duration.
Okay. Then you
Spell slot.
use Speak with Animals. What do you wish to say?
Well, she'll turn to Dalen first, and she'll be like, well, do you have any specific questions you want to be asked, or do you just want me to go at it?
Guess the only thing I'm really interested in is why this big frog seems so attached to Lucius, and other than that, I guess go crazy.
I feel like Bea will kind of roll her eyes, and she'll look at both the toad, so it's like she's looking at both the toad and Lucius. And she'll speak, I guess, frog. She'll speak frog to the frog. I don't know.
You start to croak.
She kind of looks at she just looks at them and is like, my friend here wants to know what's up with the two of you. He's curious about why you guys seem so hyper-fixed on one another. And hello, Lucius.
I never did figuring out what to say, so we'll see how this goes. As a clarification, there is toads and frogs. The Gulma's carriage was drawn by a toad. The one that Lucius was following Lucius is a giant frog. It's a bit more slender than the toad.
Okay.
As you start to speak with Lucius, it like moves a little bit to the side, kind of with one eye making eye contact with you, and it's makes a little croak from Dalen's perspective, having a little bit of surprised tone. Hello? Hi?
What did she say?
Lucius just a little surprised tone. Hello.
Hello,
Yes.
Lucius.
What was that? Sorry, I didn't. Was that a question?
She said another like small little hello with a smile, just like kind of. I'm adding this on. Like goes ahead and like waves at him in a little hello.
Just another croak. Hello.
She kind of goes ahead and turns, I guess, to the frog, and she's like, "Is there any reason that you guys seem so attached to one another?"
The big frog kind of hearing something. Kind of one of his eyes opens, and kind of
I
its
didn't realize it was
pupil.
asleep.
The pupil kind of moves over to you slowly. Hello.
Bro.
I follow small one because he like the tall one.
Because he likes Dalen, and she kind of like gestures her hand, and like in front of Dalen.
Small one says tall one nice. I follow.
He is pretty nice. He can be a bit of a jerk sometimes, but never in harsh fun.
What is a jerk?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Dude, I love these frogs, man.
I don't know what am I gonna name this big frog, man? Jesus.
Did you perhaps belong to that boy that you were with in the swamp?
I drew a carriage for a boy, yes.
Was it... Were you... Did you, like, only draw the carriage for him, or... Was it just a one-time thing, like, in general, you just tend to draw carriages?
He was the only one I drew for.
Would you... He's not awake, but would you like to go... where he's at?
Did something happen?
Yes. Unfortunately. Yes, something did happen.
Is it good?
No, he lost his arm.
He will no longer be able to draw the carriage.
No, he may not, but the lady, I don't know if you know her, said that there apparently are some options, so that might not actually be the case. But I suppose speaking about that, how is your leg doing? Or your body? I know that originally you were trapped under a rock before I left.
It's a little sore.
That's good, at least nothing broken, but like I said, do you wish to go and see where the boy is at?
I don't normally walk in town.
Why's that?
I'm big.
I suppose that is a very good reason. But where do you usually stay?
Here.
All right. Do you know about the lady who... Have you ever seen a lady with the boy?
Yes, she feeds me meat.
Sorry,
Oh,
that
I
was me
forgot.
laughing.
I knew it was
Bro, I
carnivorous.
forgot
I knew it.
frogs ate
knew it.
meat.
I mean, technically, frogs eat bugs and everything like that, so technically they're carnivorous. They're just this one's just bigger, so they'll eat bigger things.
They can eat birds too, by the way. Just so you know, I looked up that fact, and that is apparently true. Apparently, they can eat birds.
Gross.
So, we're not going to be staying in town too long. Are you going to want to come with us?
If little one wants me to.
I feel like she has a little bit of a conflicted look on her face, but she goes ahead and turns to Lucius and she's like, do you want the big frog to follow us?
Friend.
Oh my god.
Big one friend.
My little
He
boy.
is a good friend. She kind of turns to the big frog. She's like, do you have... I don't know if frogs have names, but if you do you have a name?
Give me a second. He would have a name, but give me a second.
I'm sorry. She's treating him like a child. It's cute, but it's just like, oh, this is kind of cute. But I'm sure you weren't prepared for this.
I really wasn't. I should have been a bit more prepared, but I, for some reason, never crossed my mind that you would use speak of animals.
Didn't cross his mind either. Well, it
Uh,
did eventually, but like I've never really had it prepared, so it makes sense why you wouldn't think so.
no, that's dumb. 1 second. Give me like 30 seconds.
It's perfect. Hey, take all the time you need, brother.
30-second break.
30-second break. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna destroy?
I got Pop Tarts.
Oh, I want Pop-Tarts.
I will destroy this box of Pop Tarts.
Now you make me want to go get dessert.
No,
They're
maybe
mine.
wish I had dessert. Jesus.
They're mine.
What?
They made me wish I had dessert, man.
I don't have it yet, but I could. Gnome, how are you? You seem quiet.
I've just been tired a lot recently, so I apologize if I'm not very active today.
I'm just making
Well,
sure you're
school started
okay.
up too, didn't it?
Yeah, it started back up, and I'm just suffering.
Down with
In a way,
school.
college is more stressful, but in another way, you're less tired because you don't typically have to wake up as early. You can tend to sleep in more because your classes happen later.
Yeah, still
for some reason,
apologies for me being very not active this session.
It's okay.
All right.
I'm just I might have to get off at like 9:30ish because school.
All right. Well, we will
Yeah,
not be
I
getting to combat this session then.
I apologize, y'all.
All good. The
I'm
big
really
frog
sorry.
comes back to B and says, "The boy called me Hobbles."
Hobbles.
Bro.
Hobbles. That's a very nice name. And she makes sure that Dalen, she kind of looks at Dalen like making sure that he heard that that's his name. Don't come up with one.
He's got like tears in his eyes. Bubbles.
Bro, that is crazy. Now that he's like now like after his leg got crushed.
Wow.
You had to go and do that. I was thinking the exact same thing, but you had to go and do that.
I was thinking about that too. I can't even lie.
Man.
That didn't
Like-
cross my mind at all, actually. Literally didn't cross my mind at all. Oh well.
I think it's a cute name.
Perfect.
It's like no.
For all intents and purposes, I was gonna name this giant frog Jelly.
The jelly giant.
Yes.
I-
Bubbles. I'd love
I
him.
suppose we should go ahead and let you rest, and we can go and see about what the boy and his mother think about you possibly coming with us.
Okay.
Dalen, would you be willing to leave Lucius with Hobbles here?
Lucius. What?
What's his name?
Lucius.
Lucius. I said Lucius.
You said Lucius.
Lucius.
Lucius. Lucius.
Lucius.
I can't say it now. Once you point out that I can't say it, I can never say it right again.
Talon just plops Lucius back on the head of Hobbles. Kind of gives them both a small pat on the head. Don't go too far.
Stay safe.
I guess we're gonna go talk to this kid. See if we can convince him to just give us his frog.
He's not awake.
I just got a mental
When I
image of.
checked this morning, he
of-
wasn't.
I just had a mental image of Dalen going in. I was like, "Wake up! I want your frog."
Oh.
Violently shaking him awake.
There's also the fact that you can't really decide about. There's also the problem of not everyone might be okay with Hobbles coming with us. And she makes sure that she. I don't know if it's possible when she has like speak with animals on it, make it so like she can't understand. Unless how many minutes has it been?
Oh, about 5. Maybe 6 or 7. You probably have a few minutes left. Either way.
Oh God.
You can dispel it if you want to.
Yeah, I don't really see unless like we're gonna like go and have a conversation with the mom and be back in 5 minutes, which I highly doubt.
It's probably like a
So,
5-minute
so-
walk just to the swamp. So.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I'm just like, so she's just gonna go ahead and dispel it, and she'll have said that to Dalen after dispelling it. Just we need to make sure the group is okay with him coming even before we can even, let alone broach the subject of a woman's son who is passed out.
All right.
I guess that's true.
We'll leave you two there going towards the apothecary. Amelia
And no,
that's right. Forgot. Gnome was there.
No, it's me.
no.
No, it's me. Oh yeah.
Man.
Sorry, I lapsed in memory. Amelia and a hiccup. You are looking for a general store and some boots.
Yep.
How do you wish to go about it?
I think
guess
we're
we look
probably
for the-
gonna like walk around the town using our legs and look around using our eyes.
All right, you're not gonna ask anybody.
You know, I'll just
And
ask a random person
people
walking
using
by.
our mouths.
All right. You have a quick look. You notice there isn't a whole lot of signage around here. Doesn't look like they get a whole lot of customers coming to them. You do some people. You still see some people walking back and forth. You quickly wave one down.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Hi, we came into town last night. We're still kind of new-ish around here. Could you point us in the direction of a tailor or a clothing shop?
Oh, you're not gonna find anything fancy, but there is one.
Just looking for a simple pair of boots, that's all.
Oh, sure, you'll find leather boots there.
Thank
Just
you so much.
3 houses down to the right.
And another question for you real quick. Is there also a general store in the area?
Perhaps. What are you looking for?
A little journal.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. You might find something at soaked goods, the little general store towards the edge of town. It's back the other way, about 5 houses.
All right, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
All right, Hiccup, let's go.
Where do you go first?
Clothing store, because that's closer.
All right. You head a few houses down, and you see a building with an extra window or two. And as you look in, yeah, you do see some rudimentary clothing. You walk in, and inside you see a. Sorry, my brain just forgot the name. You see a gnome sitting behind a counter, working away at a spindle and wheel, making thread.
Excuse us.
The gnome looks up for a second, puts his glasses down a little bit, and says, yes. Welcome. What can I do for you?
So, my friend, very unfortunate accident, lost his boots. And I was wondering if we can possibly purchase a pair from you.
Oh, that's no big deal. Anything particular you're looking for?
Something that would be comfortable for walking in.
Well, those are most shoes, aren't they?
Well, I hope so.
All right.
Fancy shoes are not so much.
No, fair enough. He kind of goes over to the corner and brings out a few pairs. He's like, here I have a few leather boots. One's made from snake hide. It's quite durable. Inside it's been lined with some wool that we have imported from the interior further into the United Crown. And we also have crocodile leather boots. Lots of leather around here. Most we'll be getting is from the swamp.
How much are these, just out of curiosity?
They would be 5 silver for a pair.
I'm looking at Hiccup. Which one do you think you'd like better, the crocodile or the snake?
I
Are you
mean,
seriously about to get me skin boots?
Be lucky. If they didn't have these, I would have gotten you pink ones.
No, I'm not mad. I'm absolutely ecstatic.
What do you think?
well, I mean, honestly, what's the difference?
Crocodile's bigger deer. Oh, I mean, I guess it depends,
No,
because some snakes can be bigger.
I mean like between the like textures or whatever.
Oh, that's easy. So the snake texture, it's a lot smoother than a crocodile's because crocodiles have more thicker scales than snakes do.
All
So these
right.
ones would be a little bit more pointier, while these ones would be smoother.
The gnome tailor's like, you're quite knowledgeable about the leathers.
Well, one of my sisters was a well, one of my sisters and my brother is a fashionista, so
Well,
I know a bit
that would
thing
explain
or
it.
two. I was his model constantly when I was younger, so
I would imagine these kind of boots would look great on you.
thank you. You know what? I'll get both pairs.
Oh, why, excellent. I'll quickly get a box for you. And he
Thank you.
gets us
So
small.
I'm just gonna put a gold piece on the table.
All right. Gets us,
Anything you want, Hiccup?
Honestly, I mean, I could do for a new like cloak.
New cloak?
mine kind of,
Yeah.
like the whole like coated in blood thing isn't really all that great.
He says cloaks. Yes, we have some cloaks. Anything you fancy? Or should I bring out a few?
Bring out a few and see. Let's see what you got.
Oh, very well. He goes in. He brings out three different cloaks. One of them, he's just like, this is our very simple one. It's just a bit of rope around and just hangs down brown, very plain. He brings out another one. This one has been dyed a nice dark blue, and it has a bit of some fittings around the neck for some extra comfort. And then he brings another one. It's dark black, and it has he's has like a silver chain that goes around the neck.
Ooh.
And he's lined in the inside with, he says, with some fox pelts. It's been lined in. It's very warm during the winter.
What do you think, Hiccup?
I'm so sorry, I wasn't listening.
Oh.
The ones that would be interesting is the
No.
blue one and the black one, because the black one is lined with fox pelts to make it warmer. And it has like a silver chain.
Okay, that's drip, frankly. Just
Okay.
invented that
Mhm.
terminology, by the way.
Alright.
Kind of a genius.
The gnome tailor like, that'll be 2 gold pieces.
Will do.
Thank you very much for your business.
All right, thank you for the boots.
Hope they serve you well, wherever you may walk.
I hope so too.
Is there anything else that I can perhaps help you with?
Not that I can think of.
Very good. Then enjoy the rest of your afternoon.
Thank you.
And he kind of heads back to his behind his desk, and you start to hear the spindle and wheel going again as he's making more thread.
All right, now we head to the general store, get the notebook, and then we're done.
All right. You head back outside and towards the general store. It's nothing around here seems to be signed. People just seem to know where all the places are. So you go down. It looks like a regular building, the so-called general store. You walk in, and it's pretty basic. It's just some food stuff that isn't grown or directly around here. Some small imported things. Just general supplies. You see a few torches, a few food packs for rations, and yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna go up to the counter and look to see who's running it.
There just seems to be a regular human behind it. Greets you. Morning.
Morning.
Actually, I guess it would be afternoon. I already
I
forgot.
suppose it would be for some people.
It's been a slow day.
You have no idea. Anyway,
Yes.
I'm looking for like a little sketchbook or a journal. Do you have one of those perchance?
Oh, I don't deal much in the way of paper, but I might have a little something. He kind of like looks underneath his countertop, and you hear him blow off some dust, and he opens up a little container, and he's just like, brings out 2 leather-bound booklets. They're not very big. He's like, well, I got these little dusty things.
Does it work? How much?
The both or just the one?
Both.
Both. 8 silver pieces.
Cool. She just puts a gold piece in the counter. I'll take them both then.
You want change?
Sure.
All right. Little side pouch. He takes out 2 silver pieces and hands them back to you. Oh, thank you very much.
Of course, and thank you for these.
Yeah. Took them off my hands.
All in a day's work. Come on, Hiccup, let's go.
Okay.
All right. At this point, do you head back to the house or where you want to go from here?
Mm, you know what? I'm gonna head to the apothecary because I want to make sure this bite isn't gonna get infected.
All right. You make your way there, and as you do, you see B and Dalen at the door. B and Dalen.
Oh,
Oh, hey.
no, that's good timing. Speaking of
Knock
which,
on the door.
You're gonna knock on the door.
or ignore
Yeah,
me,
B
I
just
guess.
No, she like turns back to look at you, but I imagine she was already in the process of about to knock on the door, so she just like knocks on the door as like you say hello.
Hey, good to see you too. What do you prefer more, snake skin or alligator skin?
He kind of looks confused for a second.
Preferably, I think alligator skin would look better on you. That's just my opinion.
Did you
But
buy
it's entirely
reptile skin boots?
possibly.
Give me the alligator skin.
Kind of figured. She just hands over the alligator skin. And then
Kinda-
these, she looks over at Gnome, are for you.
Huh? What?
You now have snakeskin boots.
Why did you buy?
Boots, apparently.
Why did you buy me a pair of boots?
Because you're a little hoarder.
Because your fashion sense is ugly.
Damn.
Two very different reasons.
Literally
Two very
just said
different
your
Wow.
fit's trash.
Man, that was straight to the
Yes,
point.
drip is trash. I'll be honest, his drip is kind of trash.
Not
Jesus.
drip. Your fit trash.
Well, to be fair, he did steal his fit, so
You rummaged through a garbage for 10 years.
You could always
For
go to
real.
a tailor.
I appreciate the gift, I guess.
Dalen just like slides on these alligator skin boots.
Are they comfortable?
They are indeed.
Fine.
They're they're lined pretty well inside, and they're pretty form fitting. They're
We also got Hiccup a new cloak. She kind of walks up behind Hiccup and flips the hood over his head.
Why
Oh,
was it uncalled for?
And she
Jeez.
pulls up the 2 journals and pushes one to Dalen's chest and pushes one to Celebi's chest.
What's this for?
It's a journal, so you can write your dreams in it.
I don't write my dreams in my journal, and I already have one that I haven't finished.
Well, now you have a new one for when you do finish it.
He goes ahead and like kind of like nods her head as thanks and like kind of slips the book into like a side pouch or something like that.
Dalen does the same.
at this point the door creaks open, and you're greeted with a familiar face, Celia. It's like, oh, hello again. I see you've brought the rest of the group with you.
Yep, I said that we'd probably be back.
Oh well, very good. Do you wish to come in?
Yes, please. We have other business besides. Well, technically, I suppose it does involve the boy, but we do have other things to talk to you about.
Oh, very well. Come in, come in. As you walk in, the mess that was made when the boy was brought in has been all cleaned up. The boy is no longer on the countertop. For those who, I think it was just B who saw the boy on the countertop. There is the cloak that you had covered the boy in. And you see this apothecary is extremely well furbished, and you see on the walls there's potions actually just everywhere. This seems to be the
Oh, wow.
main source of the town's income.
Huh.
She kind of there's a table in the side room, and she's like, "Oh, come on through."
I feel like we would kind of look at Dalen before going to like follow.
Damon just looks at her and kind of cocks an eyebrow.
She looks very conflicted, about, what they're about how they're asking about the frog. She looks like she does not want to have the conversation. So she's like saying, "You lead."
Imagine being a goody two shoes.
Sighs for a minute.
Being a good T-shoes. Okay, I'm sorry. This is not.
That
This
was
is
even an English language, bro.
no. Wait a minute. This is
Raggedy two-shoes.
no. That is not being a goody two shoes. It's the fact that her son just had his arm ripped off, and we're about to ask her, "Oh yeah, can we take your son's frog with us?" That's just like it feels not okay. That's not the right word I'm looking for, but disrespectful. Another word that like kind of means disrespectful, like poor
Bro.
taste. It seems poor taste. That's not being a goody two shoes. That's understanding the mood.
Goody two
Or
spoons,
it's
bro.
not the worst
Straight
thing
up.
we've done.
It's true.
No, you would know, wouldn't
Not
you?
the worst.
I guess that troll had good taste when it ripped off his arm.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Man,
goodness.
This party.
Holy.
This party.
Don't
Grade
let her
A
hear
meat.
that.
All right.
Well, before they say anything, because I can see that they're kind of doing their thing, Amelia kind of pipes up. You're also like a doctor too, right?
Well, I deal with a lot of herbs, potions. I'm fairly familiar with that profession as well, yes.
Could you take a look at this? She kind of shows her the bite mark in her shoulder.
She has a quick peek. She kind of investigates a little bit, and she's like, "Oh, I think you're gonna be fine. I don't see any infection starting. Um, if any you do feel something," and she hands you an elixir. She's like, "You can take this if you're concerned that there might be some sort of spread happening from your shoulder, and you can
Alright,
add
fair enough.
an elixir of health to your inventory."
How much for this, ma'am?
She kind of lifts an eyebrow and is just like, "I won't be asking for any money. Not today."
I mean, if you're sure, I'd be willing to pay for this. After all, that's kind of the reason why I came to you for help. I was making sure that this wasn't going to get infected. And, well, I'm not a doctor.
She
No way.
points out and says,
Sorry, I found something out in the background. Sorry, I did not mean to react like that.
She just says, "You've done me an immeasurable service. My boy was harmed, however, he is alive. And that is worth more than any gold. So, at this point, I am indebted to you."
Oh, she's gonna love this next question.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh god.
Dalen's
Oh.
gonna perk up. Speaking of indebted.
Oh my god.
B is going to like elbow him a little bit just because, speaking of indebted, the way you said that, she's gonna elbow you.
You gotta stop
How
for a
does-
minute. Look at her. Ow.
How do you spell elixir?
Elixir. I barely know it. Sorry. Elixer.
ELI.
EIR? I genuinely don't know.
ELXIER.
What?
Shoot, I had it.
That's how you spell elixir.
ELIXER. Yeah.
ELXIR.
No, stupid. ELIXER. What are you talking about?
Nah, you're right.
ELX.
You're right. You shut up. Don't worry about it.
Did I not?
I'm not finding anything for elixir.
Oh, is it not in the game? Uh-oh.
Might need to make a custom item.
Oh no! I thought it was in the game.
She hands you a potion of elixir.null. It crashes the game.
Bruh.
No.
Your save file is gone.
The uncraftable potion.
Let me see. The uncraftable potion. Inventory manage.
There's just a regular potion of healing. Would you want me to add that instead?
Hmm. For now, yes. I will add that item later, and you can. I'll have that sorted later. I really thought. They had that in here.
Oh shoot! I also need to add the one thing, the vial that gnome just threw in my bag for some reason.
Yes. I'm assuming you noticed it before. So did you attune to it over your night's rest?
Yeah.
All right. Then this morning you find that it is filled with liquid.
Fun.
Dang, it really isn't here. All right, I'll get that sorted. Yeah, just add a potion of greater healing.
Potion of greater healing?
Yep.
Okay.
The lady pipes up again and is like, well, do you have anything further to say, Paladin?
Well, he's just, you could see he's kind of thinking of the best way to word this.
He leans against the wall, kind of like, leans against the wall and kind of like crosses her arm. It just is like, I'm staying out of this. But she's like, I'm about to enjoy a show.
It appears that my pet frog has taken a liking to your big frog.
Well said.
Shut up. And he looks at B, and then he looks back at her for a second. And my druid friend here spoke to him, and, well, he wants to come with us.
I did not say that.
You didn't say that?
I said Lucius.
Lucius!
Lucius, sorry. Lucius once. He's talked about saying he will follow Lucius.
Oh,
Lucius.
well, apparently he wants to follow my frog, so.
Well, honestly, if you want to ask that, you can ask Jarwin yourself. He has woken up at this point.
Oh.
I will say, however, knowing my son, he is quite the generous heart. I don't see him having any issue with this. Plus, you will probably not wish to be in the swamp for a while.
That's fair. I also do not wish to go back in that swamp.
I still am uncertain of this idea, but it would be best if Dalen did ask the boy,
Why is it always me?
because you're the one who only. I wouldn't mind him tagging along, but you're the only one out of us that, you know, is like you definitely want him to come with us, don't you?
Fair enough. All right, I guess I'll go talk to the kid now.
He's in the back room behind the counter.
He kind of nods and he walks to the back room.
I'm gonna watch.
All right.
Of course, I want to watch.
She'll listen in. She'll like be outside the door, but she won't be watching like Amelia. She'll just be like outside the door listening.
As you walk back into the main room with all the potions, behind the counter is a back room that has a few beds. You see that they live here, and that the boys kind of just looking at the ceiling.
Dalen kind of sits down on the bed, on the opposing bed, facing the kid. So, killer, feeling any better?
He lets out a very not my brightest idea, was it?
He kind of looks at him and he
Don't
kind of
laugh, bro.
looks at him and he cracks a smile. Hey, I can't judge.
No, you can't.
He just looks over to wherever Amelia is. Shut up!
The
He's
reverb.
just like, it's so boring around here, and I just wanted to have some fun.
I can understand. He kind of thinks back and then he looks down into a massive scar in his hand. Yeah, the thing about being a kid, you got an immortality complex, and you think nothing can hurt you until big monster comes around, bites your hand, or a limb off in your case. But
Luckily, I fell
Yeah.
unconscious before it came off.
Jesus Christ.
Poor Hiccup.
God damn.
he kind of pats the kid on his shoulder. Well,
Good shoulder, good shoulder, good shoulder.
shut up.
Oh,
Specify.
Jesus.
Whatever shoulder still has an arm on it.
Oh my God.
Well, think about it like this. You have a good story to tell, and manage to come by an artificer at any point. Get yourself one of those cool robot arms.
Yeah, well, my mom did mention perhaps there might be a way to have some use out of my shoulder after all.
Look, kid, if fun is what you're looking for, by all means, you're still, how old is this kid? I forgot.
He's probably about like 16.
Gotcha. If you're looking for fun, by all means, look for fun. You're young, stupid, bad at decision making.
Sound familiar?
Damn.
Once again, looks towards the tarp. Shut up! That was a voice crack on my part. Now.
Being kind of shot from the hallway. Just think about the people who care about you.
Oh my God.
And she looks at Amelia after it. She says that.
He looks back at the kid. Look, if you're looking for fun, go for it. But I'd suggest probably going to a place, probably like the city. You're able to convince your mother to ever let you out of her sight again. Take a carriage into the city, spend the night there, have a few days of fun. Probably avoid hostile wildlife from now on.
You don't have to tell me twice.
No. Kid, I can tell you, catch on quick. Unlike somebody.
Bruh.
Ouch! Okay, called out twice today. See how it is.
Dalen's kind of like building up to ask him. So, that big frog of yours. Bobbles, right?
Yes, that's his name.
What are you gonna do with him now that you
Bro.
know?
Well, I don't think I'll be able to ride him anymore, and I think I've had my lifetime of swamp. I'm guessing by the tone of your question, you have interest in him?
Well, in truth, kind of holds up the little enclosure. I have a little frog of my own, and he seems to have taken a bit of an attachment to Hobbles. So, if you're okay with it, I'd be fine to take him with us if you want.
Yeah, he kind of, for a moment, is quiet. Looks like contemplating the situation. Kind of lets out a small tear and it's like, I think you'd like that.
Dalen kind of looks towards the tarp again, then he looks back and he just gives the kid a hug.
He's like, "Ugh," kind of winces for a little moment and it's like,
Yeah. He gives him a very light and gentle hug.
take good care
Be
of him,
smart
will
about
you?
Won't let him out of my sight.
If that's the case, let my mom know that there might be a few things of mine that I had for Hobbles you might want to take along with you.
Of course, kid. He kind of stands up and he walks back out from the back room. He kind of has a little bit of a saddened expression on his face.
You do have a heart. How sweet.
Stop talking.
I take it he said
Okay.
yes.
He nods.
We can come back and visit every once in a while. I'm sure it couldn't hurt, right?
He nods once again and he approaches the kid's mom. Your son said he had some things for Hobbles he needed to give to us.
She's like, well, expected of the big-hearted boy.
He's a smart kid.
Hmm?
He's a smart kid. But like all young teens, they get stupid. They get themselves hurt.
Yeah, it's normally wouldn't be a very big deal if it was some other creature that he saw, but it just had to be something dangerous.
Well, if it's any constellation, You're a good mom.
Mm.
Thank you very much. She kind of blushes for a moment. Is like, "Oh, I try my best."
He kind of nods slightly as he looks to the others. I'm gonna grab a breath of fresh air. And he kind of walks
Sounds
outside
good.
for a second.
Celia says, "Well, I also heard you're planning on taking Golma's shipment of potions with you."
Yep.
Oh,
Then
yes.
doing that in the morning.
Well, if that's the case, I'll have him bring all the frog's belongings with him tomorrow. So
All right.
you can have that.
If it's not too much work.
Oh, Golma's a handyman. He does this for a living, so it's no big deal.
While they're talking, Amelia's gonna sneak into the back room and go to talk to the kid.
All right.
Hey, buddy. How you feeling?
He kind of wipes his face with his good arm and is like, "I think I'm okay."
Emotionally or mentally?
I guess I'll find out.
Damn.
Hey, she kind of kneels down and puts her hands on his knees. It's gonna be okay.
He
I
kind of
know you lost an arm and that is a big change, but trust me, you'll see this as a blessing in disguise. You're strong. Most people wouldn't survive that. And we're lucky we found you when we did. We were able to help you in time. And that I'm thankful for. Next time, she kind of wipes away some of his tears. Don't go chasing a big monster.
he kind of has a bit of a sniffle in his voice. I think I've learned my lesson on that one.
But you know what you can do now? Having survived that creature, you can write about it and warn other people about the dangers of those creatures.
I guess I could,
He
right?
could also, you know, just imagine how much that cloak is going to be worth once we become like famous, right?
Oh my
You know,
god.
am I the only one thinking that? I mean,
I think you are.
oh, okay.
But hey,
Do you want
I
to
know
leave
its
the cloak
weakness
with the
now.
boy?
Yeah,
All right.
I don't
Look
want
at
it.
the I know the weakness to the monster, but I also know what it can do. And she kind of pulls away part of her shirt to show off the bite mark.
He's like, "Oh, he got you pretty good too.
Yeah.
Did you want to eat your shoulder?"
Probably wanted to eat me entirely since I insulted it.
Huh?
Turns out, even if they can't understand you, they can still understand some
Well,
miraculous way. But the weakness that it has is to fire and acid. So any other hunter that's going to look for a troll, you can write about that. And who knows? Maybe you'll make an adventurer's guide.
well, I can honestly say I'll never forget it.
And that's good. You shouldn't have to. It's a bad
Yeah, the
memory, but it teaches you a
PTSD kind
lesson.
of does that to you.
Oh my god, hiccup.
Sorry.
But it teaches you something important. That doesn't mean you shouldn't go follow your dreams. One little scare might try and chase you off. Don't let it, okay?
Okay, I'll try.
You better, or else I'm gonna come back and pound it into you. She kind of ruffles his hair a little.
He kind of just takes it.
Not actually, though. I'm not gonna hurt you. Just be safe.
Will do.
And I promise, this paladin, as scary as he looks, he'll take good care of your frog.
I think he will. I'm not concerned.
And if you'd like, I can document the journey that we have, and I can send it to you through letters. That way you can keep up to date with hobbles.
Okay.
Hobbles.
I would like that.
Yeah. Of course. So next time we stop at a place to rest, I'll write a letter, have a carrier send it to you.
Okay. Yeah.
Take care, kid.
As you see, the smile comes to his face. It's like, yeah, that'd be nice.
Take care now, okay? And no more troll hunting.
I won't.
Not unless you learn some magic spells or have access to a lot of fire from a distance.
Should have taken one of my mom's potions.
You know, my sister can do something really interesting. She kneels down. She's a sorceress, and there's a spell that she has called Dragon's Breath. She can breathe fire.
That's pretty good.
Kind of cool, huh?
Yeah. My mom has something similar to that.
Like a potion?
Yeah. Didn't know you could do that without a potion.
Well, sorcerers can do weird things. So can wizards. I knew one. He was a bit of a senile old man, but I guess he was alright.
Literally me.
Oh my god, Easter egg.
What's the Easter egg?
I was making a reference to Jareth.
Yeah, one of the other characters on the first session.
I
What-
wasn't
what'd
there
you
on the
say?
first session.
No, no.
What'd you say? I didn't hear it. Amelia.
I was making a reference to Jareth. He was a senile old man, but I guess he was alright.
Oh, oh, I miss Jareth, man.
The funny thing about him, he lost a fight to a scarecrow.
Boom.
Anyway, kid, take care of yourself, and if you want to start adventuring and exploring new possibilities, learn a couple tricks first.
All right.
Attaboy. And she ruffles his hair. Now take care of your mom, okay?
I'll do my best.
Good. And she's gonna sneak back out to the others, but they're probably like staring at her.
What is everyone else doing?
They was just outside kicking rocks.
He would probably have. Well, Amelia was gone. Maybe turn to like Hiccup and Gnome. Well, since we're an apothecary, do you guys possibly need any potions that you might want to get?
None that I can really think of off the top of my head. But,
Hiccup?
Not that I know of. I mean,
Okay, I couldn't hear anybody for a second.
Oh.
The only person I heard was home. That was it.
No.
Celebi was asking if they needed any potions, and both of them said not really. Although, when I walk back out, I'm gonna lean down and whisper to Gnome, do you want to breathe fire?
Gnome just kind of slowly turns towards Amelia, and it's just like, what kind of question is that? Of
Yes or
course
no?
I do.
She's got a potion. She's got a potion that'll help you breathe fire, and she just kind of taps him on the back and walks outside to Dalen.
Excuse me, what did you just tell him?
Oh, don't worry about it.
Given his excitement, I'm very worried.
Oh, you probably should be.
I'm
No,
getting PTSD. Even if this is celebrate, I'm getting PTSD.
it's gonna start looking for said fire breathing potion. Like, see if it's on any shelves or something he can see.
Make a
it.
perception check.
No one's ever felt one of these before.
Oh boy.
Yes.
Yeah, he failed.
It's
Yep.
a 7.
A 7?
A 7.
You see a ton of potions. You could just try and pick your best. You have no idea which one's which.
B will kind of. They don't need any potions, but I suppose before they leave, B will kind of like look at the potions that she has and like see if maybe any of them might be interesting and that she might find useful that we could bring with us.
All right. The store here. This I did prepare for. You also want to make an investigation check to see what potions the lady has.
Sure. How about move? You're in my way. You're not getting ice cream. Baba! Don't touch the dice!
Cat wants to play.
No, but I need those. What's my investigation? Baba, if you lay down that dice box, we are going to have problems. That's a 7.
7.
Very nice 7. I rolled a 7. I have a +0.
You recognize the few health potions, the regular one, and you're for certain pretty sure there's at least a couple greater potions of healing here. There's probably about 6 or 7 other potions here, but you'd probably have to ask to see what they all are.
You'll ask.
Alright.
What are all the potions you have here?
Yeah, here, I'll walk you through them. If there's any here that you're don't, or there's something you're particularly looking for and I don't have it, I'm sure I'll be able to make it for you, though it might take me a little while. I have elixir of health that will cure any disease, a potion of healing, greater potion of healing, and 2 superior potions of healing. I have potion of fire's breath, elixir of slipperiness,
Hey yo.
a potion of speed, and some potions of resistances, and a water breathing potion, animal friendship, and a potion of growth.
Growth? Is that like growth of plants or just in general growth?
Potion of growth, it actually increases your own size. I'll just read it off here. It says, you gain the enlarge effect for 4 hours. I'm not exactly sure what the enlarge effect does. I think that increases your size by 1.
That makes me. Now this is my crazy brain. Selby probably wouldn't think of this because it's too irresponsible. But now I just had a crazy chaotic thought of what if like you turn into like a giant animal and then and like someone like makes like allows you to drink the potion. Could you make it so you like turn into like say you turn into like for example a rabbit, and if like someone gave you the potion like someone of your teammates, would you then become a giant rabbit?
I'm not sure if that's how that works, but I think we could do something like that.
My chaotic brain was like, yes.
I want to see how big these things can do. Oh, it doubles in all dimensions.
Oh.
The weight is multiplied by 8.
Oh.
The growth increases its size by 1 category from medium to large. For example, if there isn't enough room for the target to double its size, the creature or object attains the maximum possible size in the space available.
Well then.
Okay.
And it's the same thing with the reduce spell. It makes them half the size that they normally are.
Well, B is not chaotic brained, but that's interesting. Now I kind of want to see if I can. Now I kind of just want to bite. For the
Imagine making Gnome bigger and then him going feral.
You'd be like regular sized.
But better.
That'd be hilarious.
And then give him the fire breathing potion.
Oh God.
We have a dragon.
No, Gnome's just gonna, after hearing Amelia speak of the fire breathing potion, he's just like, so how much is that the fire potion one? Yeah. I forgot
Why
the
do
name
you
of
want
it.
fire?
Huh? What?
Why do you want fire?
Who wouldn't want fire? It's my gold. I can spend it how I want. You can't tell me what to do. You're not my mom.
Yeah, I'm not your mom, but I'm gonna be a very angry person who's trying to kill you if I got caught in the blast radius.
Don't worry, you won't be. Just how much is the potion, by chance?
Celia says, "Is that the potion you want?"
Yeah.
She takes it off the shelf and gives it to you.
Oh,
What?
Gnome just got a
Like,
free fire breathing potion.
Thank you. He does not know how to react after just receiving a straight up free potion. Confused?
A gift for chaos.
Oh God.
You gotta love it. I mean,
Well,
So what do I add to the inventory?
It probably doesn't show up, does it?
No, there should be a potion of fire breathing because Matt Mercer used it once.
Fire breathing. No, I think it's part of the. Oh, what is it here?
I think like
Dungeon Master's Guide
items.
book.
I think
Yeah.
there's only like very specific things that they have of like magical items. Like you'd have to like look at the store. I think a lot of these you're gonna probably have to make.
Yeah, it's in the Dungeon Master's Guide. Question: with the content sharing, if anyone has like in a campaign, and anyone else has a different book that the person with the subscription has,
it should.
It should share. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because that's what I think Dalen's doesn't yours do that?
Mm-hmm.
I think so.
It's sharing all the books that we got.
Because we have a lot of the same books, so I was curious.
We do have a lot of the same ones, but I do have some ones that you do not.
Okay. If that's the
You're
case,
the one that makes you a vampire.
just make a note. Make notes which potions you get, and I'll have it sorted by next session.
Okay. Are you gonna get the Dungeon Master's Guide?
Probably. Well, at this point, I think I'm going to like actually start investing in this for the future. So
it's fun.
Yeah. So I'll probably start getting a few books myself. All right. So yes, if you want to make a note that Gnome, you have a potion of fire breathing for yourself, and Amelia, you got a potion, an elixir of health.
Yippee.
How many? This is just a
Vampire,
general
vampire,
question
vampire.
of myself.
Oh, I don't have vampire on here.
But how many potions do we have to like ourselves? I know we like have healing spells, but like it wouldn't be horrible to have like maybe a potion or two also for like just.
All I have is the regenerating health potion.
I don't think you guys purchased many potions or found many.
Yeah.
So I don't think you
I'm saying,
have a whole lot.
It'd be good for like people who don't have like spells to heal, because we're like the only person that can like obviously be your daily one need. They can just like use the healing spells, but like it might be good to at least have like a few potions on us.
I know how to buff Gnome.
Oh no.
Give him a growth potion, a giant strength potion, and then the fire breathing potion.
I kind of want to get the growth potion, but it's like,
That
oh,
is
I
an
can't.
unstoppable force of chaos.
Ugh. No. Well, it'd always be good to stock up on a few health potions. How much are? There were like 3 levels. What
There's
level?
regular healing, greater, then superior.
I was asking not you. You're not the DM. Shush.
Those were the correct ones.
Damn it. You're wrong.
Jeez. Okay, I see how it is. Fine.
What's the medium one?
Greater.
How about I purchase 2 greater? It'd be good to have at least a few, even if we have magic healing.
Celia looks over and grabs the 2 potions. Do you have the she said that would be 300 gold for the 2.
Never mind. How much are the potions? I realized I didn't ask I need to know the prices because I don't know. That's what I didn't think of. I was just thinking of potions like, oh, I forgot prices or thing.
Oh. Did she drop mid sentence?
Bruh.
That's unfortunate.
Highly unfortunate, but very funny.
Welcome back.
Well, my Wi-Fi did not crash. I accidentally clicked a bookmark on the top of my computer screen and it exited me on Discord.
Bruh.
So I was on my Discord tab. Oh, I'm sorry. I did not mean to leave.
All good. She asks, which other potions do you want to know the prices for?
I did not hear the first prices. Can you please repeat them? You're right.
I only give you the price of the greater potion of healing.
Oh, I was just saying, like, in general, just like... Oh, God.
I think superior is the most expensive one there is, though.
Oh, no, the superior, don't get me wrong, are, like, huge. How much are, like, just the regular ones?
Regular or 50?
You can probably get 1.
I'm trying to move to my D&D Beyond character sheet. I know how much gold I have.
Internet can't handle D&D Beyond.
Because we don't have like 90-something gold pieces, so in all technicality, we'd probably only be able to get 1 each.
Well, B had some gold that she never spent before, so she has 155. So she technically could buy 2.
Aren't you special?
Just because I save money, yeah, I don't go spend it on frivolous things.
I had to protect Gnome.
Yeah, that's, you know what? That's fair. Let's just get 1 regular potion, sorry. Gnome shouldn't have done that!
What?
Fashion, that's what.
Oh.
Bro, your profile picture matches that expression too. That's funny.
Ah!
I don't know which.
Hate my laptop so much.
I don't know which person you mentioned you were talking about with profile picture, but
You.
oh.
Because you said what, and I looked down at the possum.
I think it's a cat.
Is it a cat? It looks like a possum.
It's... Why can't I minus my gold? I can't. It's not letting me. Oh, I'm on the equipment. Never mind.
Also, I just want to quickly say that I'm probably gonna get off here and like real soon. So,
All right.
I'm sleepy.
Okay.
All right.
Sleepy goblin boy.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll buy a regular healing potion. Sorry, this got long-winded.
I'll try to make it quick then.
What
Is anyone else getting a few potions? Or interested in looking at potions?
I wanted to talk to Dalen.
Anyone's just outside.
I can't hear you over the humming.
Shush.
Oh, sorry. I hum sometimes, but I'm like,
Anyone's just outside kicking rocks. He's just kind of thinking.
Hey, Paladin, you doing okay?
He kind of silently nods as he picks up a small rock and just kind of skips it across a small bit of water.
You don't seem to be doing okay.
I'm fine. Just thinking, that's all.
Copper for your thoughts?
Funny.
I was being genuine. She gonna hold a piece of copper.
He kind of rolls his eyes for a second. I just feel bad, that's all.
Look, what happened to the kid? It's stressful. But look, I talked to the kid myself. And to make him feel better, I said that whenever we got to a city or a safe spot, I would write to him. I'd write him a letter to explain how the frog's doing, how our adventure's going, and I'd send it to him.
He kind of nods.
It made the kid happier.
Well, that's good. So, feeling any better?
No, my shoulder still stings a little, but other than that, I should be alright.
Hopefully this time you'll stay in the land of the living for a little bit longer.
Maybe.
no, that's a no.
He kind of sighs a little bit as he fiddles with the burnt journal in his hand.
You sure you're okay?
Yeah, like I said, just thinking.
Look, I know I'm a bit of a jerk, but if you do need someone to talk to, I am here.
He kind of looks at her with a smirk and a raised eyebrow. A bit of a jerk?
You know what? Fine, screw you. And she's just gonna walk.
Bruh.
Is there anything particularly the group wants to do? Otherwise, we can probably call it here for.
Nope, nothing comes to mind.
Nope.
Our tired gnome.
I'm
Tired
sorry,
now.
y'all.
It's all right.
You're okay.
I always feel so bad about being the first one to be like, oh, I gotta go.
Nope. Don't feel bad. I will punch
Don't. Yeah.
you. Yeah, you agree with makeup.
We're coming in with the if you ever feel bad about that, I'm gonna break both
Find
of
my-
your femurs.
Oh my god. Okay. I kind of need those.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Only a little bit though.
That's why.
Only a little bit. Just a little.
I like how you were really specific about which bone in particular you would be breaking.
Excuse me.
That's the worst one to
Literally.
break. I mean, aside from the cranium, but
Well, I mean, technically, if you break a part of the spine, you can be paralyzed from either the waist down, the shoulders down, or even the neck down.
yeah.
You know, I think I'm just gonna go to bed while y'all plot my demise. I'm locking my door.
Aw, don't worry. I don't know where you live yet.
Yet.
Yeah, no, I'm just
Night,
night.
gnome.
Good night, gnome.
Good night, y'all.
Good night.
Time was fun.
Thanks for
I'm
joining.
sorry about all of the.
You're
I'll be sure.
okay.
No,
I'll
stop
be.
apologizing.
I'll be sure to be on longer. What, Friday? I think it is our other day.
Mhm.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'll be sure to stay on longer Friday. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Night, gnome.
Good night.
Let's break shiz.